My name is Johannes Tux. I am an architect and managing director of EUREF Consulting. EUREF Consulting is a company of the EUREF Group, EUREF being short for the European Energy Forum. The original idea for our Berlin project, which was created 15 to 16 years ago. Back then, we purchased an old gasworks here in Berlin. And you have to understand that we are not just architects, but also project developers and property managers, and have accompanied a property through all its cycles, right through to its management and maintenance, so to speak. We have both users and tenants to consider, and that's why we have such a holistic view of property. Here at the airport railway station in Düsseldorf, at a location that is surrounded by traffic, it is very noisy. You have the railway, the airport, the motorway, all these things, actually in a small non-place. We have decided to build the campus and then create a similar situation with the appropriate partners as we have created here in Berlin. But Düsseldorf itself is a property that is built on one block, in one big unit, where the facade that surrounds the whole building shields it from the environment, specifically because of all the emissions. And we are creating an interior world to create this character of collaboration within the campus. This is a different approach to Berlin, where we have an area that is fenced in, planted with trees, and so on. None of that exists on this site in Düsseldorf. And that was the challenge of describing and covering this block with 3 inner courtyards. That was also the reason why we looked around and said, who can we do this with? And that's how we ended up with LAMILUX. So that's the kind of big circle that we're in at the moment. The largest courtyard is pentagonal and has a large glass roof over a dome. This dome is something we brought with us from Berlin. Maybe you know that the Günter Jauch talk show used to take place in the gasometer in Berlin, as well as many other events. And since we've completely rebuilt the gasometer here, we moved this dome to Düsseldorf, and it will continue to serve us as an event hall. This means that this dome in this courtyard is covered with foil and will be used for 600 people. And then the glass roof is on top of it, because the foil construction itself has no acoustic quality. And we need an effective glass roof that spans the entire height of the building and keeps the heat and sunlight away from the area, but also provides enough daylight for the surrounding office areas. We then decided on a mixed construction, a glass roof, and then partial printing in the central area, where the event project requires a more secluded situation, and then dissolving the printing in the outer area and applying it at a lower percentage, so that the daylight incidence for the office areas is maintained there.
Der Tageslichteinfall für die Büroflächen, die angrenzend dann gewährleistet bleibt. Sie müssen wissen, ein Architekt.
You have to know that an architect tackles a number of issues, and I just need the right experts. And they have to speak the same language and sit around the table and discuss the issues. And that has worked excellently with LAMILUX.
Das hat exzellent also auch mit LAMILUX so funktioniert.
So, in that sense, I think we made the right choice.